Paddy and Murphy are having a sniff around their local badger set. Don't drop your good in there, Paddy. All badgers are busy. Bit of fresh soil there. Come on, boys. And it looks like they're growing a crop of maize in this field. Maize. So that'll be almost 6 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot tall by the time when they harvest it. You won't be able to see across these fields, but when that grows up, very dry at the moment. And how quick this maize is going to grow. I tell you what, it's really warm today. Really sultry and warm. You can almost feel thunder in the air. We're going to cut through into our local cemetery, get in the shade. Just going to check out these badger sets. Make sure nothing untoward's going on. Come on, boys. Because before I've discovered things blocked up. Somebody blocking up those badger set holes. I've unblocked them. Going to the cemetery now, the back of the cemetery. Here we are. See, they're doing a bit of a no-mow May here. Let's hope it's a whole no-mow summer. Because you do these no-mow May gestures to say, look, we're doing something for nature. The whole cemetery, there's about 3 of these patches. This cemetery is massive. This is their gesture to nature. Wow, could do a bit more than this. Oh, well, that's something. Just goes to show you what grows when you don't mow. Hello, mate. Buddy. All right, mate. Come on, boys. This way. There's some homeless cemetery guys there. They've got a few tents underneath there. Look at these flowers. That's bird's foot trefoil. And there's oxeye daisy in there. Some knapweed. Oh, not nice. Just goes to show you when you don't mow. The grass, look at the rest of the grass. Mowed to within an inch of its life. You could leave a few more of these patches. There's 3 altogether. Wow, and the whole bloody cemetery. There's a roundabout over there. A turning place for cars. There is quite a bit of wildlife in here anyway. Yeah, those guys living under the trees in there, there's 3 tents in there. They've been there for a few weeks now. They're not hurting anyone. Got a doss somewhere, got to live somewhere. Got nowhere else to go. Not a bad time of year to be doing it. Summer. As long as they're not hurting anybody or leaving a mess, and clean up after themselves. There was a guy in there. I was thinking of peering in there a bit more, but he's got his Staffordshire Terrier dog in there. I didn't want to stop and chat because I don't want the dog getting agitated, being protective of his campsite and his master. And he sees me and my two dogs. And down the bottom of the cemetery, into some more trees down there, there's some more people camping under some conifers in their tent. There's about another 2 tents down there. So there's like three tents up, three or four maybe even tents up there, underneath there. There you go, they've left a roundabout for the No Mow May. This is a bit more interesting, a bit more in here. Look at these docks, and I'll tell you what the interesting plant is for wild meadows is this little yellow plant here. This little yellow plant here, get my dog lead out of the way. That's called yellow rattle. Yellow rattle. Not quite rattling yet. When it goes to seed, you shake it and it rattles, hence the name yellow rattle. And it has a yellow flower on first. Some more bird's foot trefoil. Oxeye daisy. Very plantains and bugle, all sorts of plants in there. Must be boring, I won't go on about it. Come on, Murphy boy. Strictly speaking, you should have the dogs on the leads. It's a quiet time of the day. It's on a Saturday, late afternoon. It's quite sultry and warm today. Should have filmed earlier. We went on a long walk this morning. Really nice. I didn't film anything. And as usual, I saw things that would have been interesting on film. They let little areas become overgrown. Not much. These are really old graves. I'm walking around here with the dogs because these are well past visiting. Their days of visitors are long gone. Some of these graves are over 100 years old or more. Yeah, some of them are 200 years old. Amazing. There's a few graves here and there that they haven't maintained around, where the trees have grown over the top of them. There's some gravestones in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 I can see in there. Yeah, these are hollowed out underneath. You see why it's a good place to doss down with you. To camp in, clear the floor a bit. Oh, talking of which, someone is dossing down in here. There's some camping gear stashed in there. Oh, bloody hell. Don't upset anybody. I don't mean them any harm. They don't know that. I must say, it isn't very well hidden, is it? A person will be back later on. God, there's quite a few homeless people around this year. I mean, I do see over the years people in here dossing, but there seems to be quite a few at once. This is me and the boys, and me and the dogs. You kind of see this area as a nice quiet area to sort of, as ours in a way, but never mind. Yeah, and then one morning I did see someone just in a sleeping bag asleep down there a bit more as I came in here. Perched up in his sleeping bag. Maybe it was that guy. He didn't have so much gear though, so maybe it's a different one again, I don't know. See, there's all sorts of, there's old gravestones and things underneath the trees. There's good hidey holes for people. Some good hidey holes. Here's the elderflower is flowering. You can make a elderflower cordiali with that. A nice drink, that is. Elderflower wine. Elderberry wine when they turn into berries. Elderberry wine, yeah. It's quite good. Apparently, elderflower has got a lot of medicinal value. Right. Boys want to play. We do play here in the back of the cemetery in these little hidey holes. A few other dog walkers know about them as well, of course. The locals. We all know each other. So there you are. That's part of the cemetery. This is the let's say it's the dead part of the cemetery. The other part's still a bit alive. Too many people go around there. It's more recent times. So anyway, say goodbye from Murphy. Hey. And goodbye from Paddy. I'm going to start throwing the ball up and down. It's quite shady and cool under here. It's a bit warm elsewhere for them to be running around this afternoon. As I say, we go out early in the morning. But they've recovered from that, and they've got more fuel in the tank. The trouble is with these dogs, not the trouble, I mean I love them to bits. With collies, another sort of working breed. Whoosh. They have always got plenty of fuel in the tank. They stop for a little pit stop and they're off again. Don't you, Murphy? Murphy's 7 now. He was 7 the other week, last weekend. And you wouldn't think so, would you? Eh? And out of the 2, the younger Paddy, he was 2 back in May. Out of the 2, Murphy is probably the most driven dog, most persistent. Aren't you, Murphy? Hey, because you're a working collie. Yes. Your genetics. Anyway, blah de blah. Look at the cloudy sky. It's really warm. The sky is cloudy. I can feel thunder in the air, like I said. Right then, I said goodbye again. Let's go before I mumble on any more. Bye from me, my collies and my phone. See ya. Enjoy the rest of the summer, everybody. Hope you don't get too hot. I hope we have a bit of rain soon too as well. Bye for now.